Imagine having to spend $1,200 every month to keep your dog alive.
Yeah, more and more pet owners are doing it, and it's all because of skyrocketing cost of medicine for valley fever, kennel cough, and diabetes.
KGUN-9 on your side's Kristen Sorich has the story.
Are you getting tired? Huh? Are you getting tired?
It's no exaggeration, nor is it cliche to say this 8-year-old pit bull mix, Bob, is Joe Mariani's best friend.
He goes everywhere with me. He sleeps in my bed. He plays with me. He laughs with me. He cries with me. He's everything. He's like another person.
Which makes Bob's current condition that much more painful.
Come on, buddy.
Painful for the both of them.
It's gotten to the point now where his back legs are infected, so he can hardly walk.
Bob suffers from valley fever, the same debilitating lung condition that sickens thousands of people in Arizona every year. Only difference is human medication for valley fever is typically covered by insurance. But the canine version of fluconazole ranges anywhere from $300 to $1,200 per month, depending on the pet's weight. And in most cases, it's not covered by insurance.
A lot of people can't afford that. They want to do what's right by their animal, but they can't let them suffer.
Which is why many cash-strapped pet owners have no choice but to put their animals down.
I can't tell them and keep a dry eye. But
yeah,
it's maddening.
There's one alternative that many pet owners are turning to today. It's only about an hour south of Tucson and only steps away from the border. We're talking about the pharmacies right here in Nogales, Sonora. Many pet owners are coming here to get those pet medications for a less expensive price.
Out of 10 people, I believe about 3 to 4 people are going to Mexico to get this medication.
We definitely went down to Nogales, Mexico, and it's the same medication.
Rika Powell is among a growing number of American pet owners who are turning to Mexico to save money.
You can save a lot of money. Gee whiz, you know, how can I spend $2,000 for medication for kennel cough when I can get it down in Mexico for a fraction of that price?
Americans account for roughly 70% of the business at pharmacies in Nogales, Sonora, and an increasing percentage of that is specifically for pets.
Yeah, she did say it was for her dog.
Cruz Preciado works for a pharmacy in Nogales, and she's witnessed the trend firsthand.
They come in and look for it a lot.
Have you guys seen anybody recently?
Yeah, a few minutes ago you missed them now it's 20 minutes ago. They were looking for a 200 milligram fluconazole.
Purchasing fluconazole in Mexico, as well as other pet medications skyrocketing in price, saves some pet owners at least half of what the treatment would normally cost. But it doesn't come without risk.
Danger is going down there, getting a medication that not be the medication that you're actually on. It might be expired. It might be sitting on the counter forever, and they're giving you something that's been in the back storage that they need to get rid of. Who knows?
It is a challenge. It is a challenge to determine whether the drug is in fact the correct drug.
Dr. Andrew Carlton understands why some cross the line for medication, but still advises every pet owner to keep a few things in mind if purchasing drugs in Mexico.
If they get the product and it's not in if it's not in the original, what looks like an original container, foil wrapped boxes, things of that sort, and it's just in a pill format that's there, that makes you kind of wonder. It would be a little bit of a red flag, I would think. If the pills are crumbly or they're not maintaining form, then that adds question to whether the product was handled correctly.
Which is why most vets say crossing the border for medication should be a last case scenario, because there's no absolute guarantee what you're going to get.
I'm really hoping that this resolves and that we can get back to a state where the animals can get the medications they need at a reasonable price.
Kristen Sorich, KGUN-9 on your side.
Boy, you just feel for Bob, don't you?
Breaks my heart.
The FDA says it can be risky to buy pet drugs outside the U.S. or online.
Yeah, while some sources can be reputable, others can be unregulated, counterfeit, or even expired, as you heard in that story.